Morning guys, it is Sunday the 1st of August and it's about 10:15 in the morning and I am officially in lockdown. So for the next 3 days we will be in a snap lockdown. It could be extended if they need to, but we don't know what's going to happen with that because some cases popped up in Queensland, well more so in Brisbane, that they were not sure where the people actually caught the COVID from, because all the rest of the COVID cases that are active here in Queensland, we know where they come from, so they're pretty happy with that, but there's a few that they didn't know where they came from. One in particular was a 17-year-old girl that was at a high school and she got COVID and they don't know where. So that prompted a snap lockdown. So I'm eating my breakfast. I've just gotten up. I was supposed to get up way earlier, but I clearly either A, slept through my alarm, or I've just turned it off and rolled back over. I don't even remember, you guys. I had intended to get up at about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and it's now 10:15. And I just got up. So here's a mess, still in my robe, eating my breakfast. I've got a bowl of strawberries and one of my favorites. This is the brand Tasty, and it's just a nut butter peanut bar, and it's one of my favorites to have. It does have about 6 grams of sugar, which is not super great, but it's also not super bad either. So I like to have those in the morning for breakfast. And so like I said, I've got a bowl of, I don't know if you can see there, but bowl of strawberries. I had a few strawberries left that I wanted to use before they went bad, and so I'm going to have my strawberries and my nut bar. A little update on my weight. I said in the last vlog, which was only a few days ago, that I was feeling a little bit down because my weight had started to kind of just plateau with weight loss, and I don't know why, because I was still on, I'm still on Duromine, but all of a sudden it started to drop again. So excuse me, my throat's all scratchy because first thing in the morning, I have a deviated septum, so I can't breathe through my nose at night time when I'm laying down. During the day I can breathe through my nose, but not during the night, because once I lay down my nose gets blocked off completely, so I have to breathe through my mouth during the night. And when I first wake up in the morning, because of all my allergies and everything, my throat's all scratchy and crackly and my nose is all blocked up, and it's just a whole thing. But after a while it'll disappear and everything, so don't worry, I'm not sick. It's just, it's what it is. So if I cough or my voice goes in and out, I apologize, but that's all it is. But yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing. So like I said, today is the first official day of our lockdown. We did officially go into lockdown yesterday at 4 p.m. It got announced yesterday morning, and my manager texted me and said, you know, we're in lockdown. So I'm excuse me, I'm off work for the next few days, because I should have been at work right now. I would have started work 20 minutes ago. So I have today off, Monday off, and Tuesday off, and then we go back to work Wednesday if they don't extend the lockdown. I'm not sure what will happen. They have extended our mask wearing as well until Friday hang on, let's see what Friday the date is. Friday the 6th, we'll see, because I'm just going to eat my breakfast while I'm talking to you guys. Friday the 6th, so this will be our 6th week of mandatory mask wearing. So we have been wearing it for 6 weeks now, which doesn't bother me at all. I mean, it's annoying, it's irritating the absolute shit out of my skin and my nose, because my allergies, my nose now is constantly running because it's obviously hot in a mask. And my nose has split either side of my nostrils, and it's just a whole hot mess, but it is what it is. My manager texted me this morning and told me that she was contacted by our government contact contact tracing team to let her know that she has been in close proximity to someone who has tested positive. So basically, I don't know about other countries, but here in Australia we have a QR barcode that we actually have to scan with our phone to check into every place we go. So that way, like, it's an app on our phone as well. So that way, when we check in, it creates like a database. So that way, if you do come in contact with somebody that's being like tested positive and has been into one of those locations, our government can call you and say, hey, you've come in close contact, you need to go get tested and quarantine. So unfortunately, Thursday morning between 8:30 and 9:30 a.m, she had come in close contact with somebody that has tested positive. I did go into work on Thursday because I accidentally left my water bottle there, and I need it because I use it for everything. But when I went there, it would have been about 11:30. I did talk to her, but we had kept about a 2-meter distance because she was with customers as well, so I didn't get close enough to her. So I'm fine, and I did check in when I went there, and I didn't get any calls from the government to say I need to get tested, so I think I'm fine, but we'll see. I'll just keep an eye out on stuff, but yeah, I don't know, it's crazy. So that's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. But I am going to finish editing all the videos because I've got one vlog I've got to load up today, then I've got to edit this week's vlog before lockdown started, and then film obviously lockdown vlog as well. And I'm going to do some knitting and stuff like that. And I'm gonna try my hardest to do some reading. I've just had the worst reading slump for the last several months, and it's really driving me crazy. I have not picked up any books, and I just really need to get it like gone, and so I can read, because I do want to read, but I don't know. I really don't know what's happening, you guys. But so that's kind of my plan today. Though my fiance, he's at work. He's considered a essential worker because he works for a supermarket, so he is at work until 5 o'clock this afternoon. He will come home on his lunch break though. And so today I'm going to do a bunch of chores. I do need to do my workout this morning, so I'll probably do that soon after I finish my breakfast. And workout, I need to put a load of dishes on, a load of laundry. I need to do some vacuuming, and just, yeah. So that's basically all I've got planned for today. So I will update you later in the day to what I'm doing. I'm going to go get changed, brush my hair, all that sort of jazz, and we'll just see what this 3 days takes us. So yeah, so anyway guys, I will catch you up later. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, I'm gonna upload this video and then do my workout, and we'll catch you later. Hi guys, so it is August the 2nd. It is Monday at 11 o'clock in the morning, and it is day 2 of lockdown. And this morning we found out that our lockdown is going to be extended. So we were supposed to be finishing lockdown tomorrow, but it's been extended now until this Sunday, which is the 8th, because we do have some COVID cases in the community that they don't know where they came from, like how they contracted it. So that's happening. I said yesterday, I think my boss was exposed to somebody who was positive with COVID, who was shopping when they shouldn't have been. So my boss is waiting for testing and stuff like that. I was there the same day that she was in contact with somebody, but I she was in contact with them between 9 and 9:30, whereas I was there at 11:30. So I think I'm okay, but I'm just like I checked into the government app and everything like that, and the government have not contacted me to say that I need to go get tested or anything. But I'm just gonna keep an eye out, see how I feel, just in case, to be safe. If I do feel bad or anything like that, I will go get tested. But for now, I'm fine, and I haven't had any symptoms or issues or anything like that, and the government haven't contacted me to say that I need to, so I think I'm safe. I think it was a safe enough distance, because even though I did go to work, like I wasn't working that day, I just left my water bottle there, so I went to go pick it up. And when I did go pick it up, I was a minimum of 2 to 3 meters away from my boss, because my boss was with customers. I said hello to her and everything at a distance, but I was only in there for like less than 5 minutes. So I didn't actually physically come in contact with her or anything like that. I just picked up my water bottle, said hello and everything like that, and then goodbye and left. So I think I should be okay, but you know, you just don't know. It's just, yeah, it's really difficult to say the least. So yeah, so we have we're going into an extended lockdown. Every August we have something called the Eka, which is a show. We have like an Eka show. I think it lasts about 2 weeks. I personally don't go to the Eka. I don't really care for it. Also, it's a breeding ground of flu. Everyone gets sick every year at the Eka. So basically, I guess the Eka would be similar to like a fair, I think, in like America or something similar to that. And we also have like a public holiday on one Wednesday every Eka, which this year is supposed to be on August the 11th, I believe it is. But the Eka got cancelled. So this is the second year in a row now that the Eka has been cancelled. And I totally understand why they cancelled it, but I just feel really bad for the people that go to the Eka. Not like customers or patrons, but I mean the people that run the Eka. Because a lot of the stall holders actually rely on the Eka to make a good portion of their yearly income. So this is the second year in a row that it's been cancelled, so I really do feel sorry for those people. Like it's really tough at the moment. New South Wales is just ridiculously bad with COVID at the moment. It's just astronomically bad. I know my friend that lives in Sydney said that they have had 4 weeks extended onto their lockdown. They've already been in lockdown for like, I don't know, 8 weeks or something like that. And they also have a 5-kilometre radius around where they're allowed to leave, like from their house, and they're only allowed to leave for essential services. Now here in Brisbane, where I am, we have a 10-kilometre radius from our house that we're allowed to leave for essential services only. We still also have mandatory mask wearing and everything like that as well. But yeah, it's just crazy, honestly. And then like, I go on annual leave next week. So I was like, great, my annual leave is going to be completely ruined. Because I only get to take time, sorry about that, my phone. I only get to take off, like we're entitled to 4 weeks a year for annual leave. Now, the last time I took annual leave was August of last year, so I haven't had time off in a year, apart from obviously the lockdowns that we've had. But our lockdowns this year, we've had 4 of them. They've only been like 3 or 4 days here and there. But you know, and it's not that I was going anywhere for my annual leave, because like we can't anyway, but like we had planned to do day trips to the beach and stuff like that, because Queensland was doing so well. We didn't have any issues with COVID until all of a sudden these clusters have popped up in my community, and they don't know where they got them from. And also selfish assholes, excuse my language, but border hopping when they damn well knew that they were not allowed to come into Queensland because they were coming from hotspots. And also people flying into frigging Brisbane that were positive and flying all over the damn place. I personally believe that these people that do this should be fined heavily, heavily fined, Now there are a couple of cases where the people did the correct thing. They got tested, they were tested negative, they quarantined for 2 weeks, and they did everything they were asked of, and then found out later that they were positive. Those cases I totally understand. But the other ones that deliberately go out of their way to try and avoid having to do all these things should 100% be fined, because those are the people that are ruining it for everybody. But yeah, it's just crazy, you guys. I don't even know anymore. So that's kind of my update for this morning. I haven't done any more knitting on my sock, but I have started the cuff on this sock. So this is the second sock for my stepdad. I will show you the first one. I think I have it here. So this is the first one. I haven't weaved in the ends yet, but this is the first sock that I knit. So it's quite a long sock, and he has a big foot, so hopefully this fits him, because he lives in New South Wales with my mom and my sister and my brother, and I live in Queensland, so I was not able to get him to try it on to see if it fits, but I kind of based it off of my fiance's foot, so Nate's foot, because they have basically the same size foot, so I'm hoping that this will fit. But this is what it's going to look like once it's fully knit up. I really love these colors, so that's what I'm doing. So I've started the second sock. I haven't done much. I've only done about 1 centimeter of the cuff. I am doing a 1x1 rib, and this is the yarn I'm using here. It is, hang on, I chucked out the thing, let me see. The tag's a bit dusty. It's called Modavira Perfect Pair. I have cut the tag, so I do apologize, but it just looks like that. So it came with 2 skeins of yarn, or balls of yarn, whatever you want to call it, and they were 50 grams each. So this is 75% superwash wool and 25% polyamide. So perfect for socks. And this is in the colorway blue green. Now I'm pretty sure you can't get this anymore. I bought this from Spotlight a couple of years ago, and I had it sitting around because I had the intention of using this to make Nate socks, and then I never ended up doing it because I picked different yarns to make him socks with. But I thought this was perfect. I really love the colorway. It is like this really pretty like mauve yarn, and I love this. So that is what I'm gonna do. Also, I haven't done it yet, so I'm gonna create something, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me just move this stuff. I really need to clean my desk, you guys. I just get like so into like my crafting, and I have stuff like all over. I have a big Alex desk, not the one with the drawers or anything like that. This is a fully freestanding desk. Like, it's not like a removable top or anything. It has it's like an actual fully built desk, and it's quite large. But this is my, let me show you, this is my knitting and crocheting planner. So I just use this here. It was one of those Happy Planner big notebooks, and then I changed the discs on it to the rose marble discs in the large size because I needed extra disc room in here. As you can see, this is really chunky. So I have it on the page for Kay Litton's Magic Loop vanilla socks at the moment, because those are the ones that I'm knitting mine for. The other socks I'm knitting for my stepdad are Magic Loop socks as well, which is these ones, but they're from a different designer. Let me see. It's from Halu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but Halu the Ugly Bunny. So there's that one. So I'm doing that sock pattern for my stepdad. But basically, this is where I keep all of my knitting and crocheting patterns and things like that. And because I am going on annual leave, well, I'm in lockdown now, so I might as well start doing this now. I'm actually going to create myself a project page of what I want to work on during my time at home, basically. So I'm going to decide what projects that I want to do, what materials that I need to do for them, whether I have them or if I need to go and buy them, because I do have my tax return coming, which I am so excited for because I just did my taxes last week, and it was a pretty good return. So I'm going to use some of my tax return. I'm going to save most of my tax return, but I'm going to use some of it to buy yarn with, because I do that every annual leave. When I am home, I buy myself yarn to make projects with. And I mentioned in my previous vlog, my previous vlog, that I want to start working on some of my handmade Christmas gifts now, so that closer to Christmas time I'm not stressing about it, and also I have time to do stuff for myself and Nate. So that's what I want to do. So I'm going to sit down today and use one of the blank filler sheets from this planner to create a project page. So when I complete that, I will show you guys. I was going to work out today, but I worked out yesterday and that workout killed me. I'm hurting, you guys, hurting everywhere, all like up my sides here and my hips and everything, because I did a core workout and a arm workout yesterday. Oh my god, died. And my arms are so sore, like all in here, and then up like my shoulder area and into my neck, and then like all my down my sides into my hips just like hurt, because let me tell you, that workout. But yeah, so I was going to work out today, but I don't think I can, because I do have to keep in mind that I've got to be careful of certain joints and things like that, because my knees dislocate pretty frequently, so I've got to be careful with how far I push myself. So I just do what I know my body can physically do, and I just continue doing that. So instead of working out today, I'll have today as a rest day, and then I'll work out again tomorrow. And then I'm just going to keep doing that until my body starts to tell me that I can do more workouts more frequently, that type of thing, longer workouts, and all that sort of jazz. It's really dark today. It's, like I said, it's like 12 past 11 now, but it's so dark today. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I will show you once I do up my project page, like how I'm going to do that, because I don't even know how I'm going to do that yet myself. And I'm going to figure out what projects that I want to work on. Also, I do want to, if I can find where I put it, give me a second. Sorry about that. So, last year, I bought a yarn advent calendar from Half Baked Hand Dyed Yarns. And inside that yarn advent, it actually included a mini self-striped sock pattern that you could use the little minis in the yarn advent to make, which I didn't end up doing that. I put the minis into my sock blanket, but I kept the pattern because I thought it was really cute. I don't know if you can buy this pattern from her or not, because like I said, it did come with the yarn advent. If you can buy it, I'll link it in the description box down below, but this is the pattern. I will show you what the pictures look like. It's super cute, just looks like this. And I thought, how cute would that be to make a little Christmas sock garland? Yes. So I'm going to try and give that a whirl. So that's going to be one of the projects. I've got the pattern there that I can put into my planner. So I'm going to do that. And then I just want to focus on some like things that I want to do. So like Halloween coming up, Christmas stuff, Christmas gifts. Things like that, more socks because I love knitting socks, and I also want to try and make myself, and I don't know if I can yet because I've never done it before, but like a summer top. I just need to buy needles with a bigger cable for that. We'll see if that actually happens or not, I don't know. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm aiming for to like project wise, but once I finish that sheet I will show you. And I'll show you like how I set everything out to plan out my projects. And this is actually really good for you guys as well. Like if like I'm obviously going to have a fair amount of time because of annual leave and lockdown, but even if you don't
even if you're not on leave and you're still working and stuff, this is still a good way to start planning now for like Christmas gifts and things like that, and like decorations for the house for like Halloween and all that sort of jazz, because you still have plenty of time to do it. And then that way you can work around the time you do have to plan what you actually have time for. So I think this is actually really, really good and important if you're a maker as well. So anyway guys, I'm going to leave it here. Nate will be home in about 15 minutes for his lunch break. He only gets about a half an hour lunch break. So he'll be home in 15 minutes for that. And I need to clean out my pantry. I haven't done that yet. It's a lot. I have it's a walk-in pantry, yes, but it's a small walk-in pantry. Like you can step in and turn around and that's it. That's all the walk-in space you have. But it's really, like, the shelves are super, super deep. And I need to clean it out because I want to buy like storage so that I can actually store food better in there, because the pantry is so deep. You often buy things and then it gets pushed to the back and then you forget that you've got it, and it's like, well, that was a waste. So I'm going to go through everything that's in the pantry, because we also use the pantry as storage for our kitchen appliances, like our big stuff. Because like we have our KitchenAid sitting on our bench, and if you've seen in my previous videos, my kitchen's not big. It's a galley kitchen. And I do live in a townhouse, so it's quite small and narrow, and there is really not that much bench space. And we currently have our KitchenAid sitting on the bench at the moment, but it does take up a lot of room because it is big, like KitchenAids are big. So we're just trying to like organize our pantry so that we can put that stuff in there on one of the lower shelves, because they are really heavy, those big KitchenAid mixers, super, super heavy. Excuse my crackly voice. No, I'm not getting sick. I know I said that I'm watching for like COVID symptoms and everything like that, but this is not that. It's just allergies. I have this literally every day of the year. So yes, so anyway, that's kind of my plans for today. I will probably come on this afternoon and update you as well. I have finished editing the vlog for not last week but the week before. That's going to go up now. Now my vlogs don't go up in real time, they just go up when they go up type of situation. So I've edited that. It did take me I'm just trying to think, about 18 hours to upload to YouTube, because Australia's internet is just total bullshit. So it takes a long time for me to load anything to YouTube, so there's that as well. And then I've got to edit last week's footage for last week's vlog. It's not really a vlog, it's such more of an update, I guess. And yeah, that's just what my day is going to consist of on this Monday, because right now I would normally be at work almost halfway through, excuse me, tired, almost halfway through my shift. So yeah, so anyway guys, I will chat to you later, and I'll do some more updating this afternoon, and we'll just go from there. So I'll chat to you later. Bye!